Okay, very good. So welcome again, everybody, and well, Happy New Year. It's really nice to be here with you again. Okay, so we are ready to finish this semester. We have one more month of classes. We have like 4 weeks of classes, and then the semester finishes in February. Okay, remember that the calendar was adjusted. In previous years, the semester usually finished in January, but this year the semester is going to finish in February because of the adaptations to the calendar. Ok, entonces nos seguimos hasta febrero y en el mismo febrero inicia el siguiente semestre, si no me equivoco. ¿Tienen copia del calendario? Si no, para que se los mande al grupo de WhatsApp. Do you have a copy of the calendar? ¿O quieren que les mande uno? Ok, se los reenvío entonces. Recuerden que también pueden usar el chat, ¿eh? Ok, very good. Okay, so over here we have this little presentation that is called Hello 2021. So yeah, we have a new year. Hopefully this year will be better than last year because I mean 2020 was crazy. So anyways, here we go. Let's see. So let's discuss. In this class, in today's class, it's going to be very, very important that you guys actually talk or chat. So you can use your microphone, you can use the chat, but I really need you to be active. In this particular class, it is important, all right? Additional to that, you are going to need a notebook or paper. So if you don't have a notebook or paper, les doy 20 segundos para buscar papel o libreta o algo, okay? Go, go, go. 20 seconds. Papel, libreta, lápiz. Y mientras yo les busco el calendario. Ok, ya tienen lápiz y papel. Yes. And remember, super important, I need you active today. Si no pueden abrir el micrófono, entonces en el chat. But if we don't discuss, esto no camina, ¿ok? Aparte de que ya vamos para el que es su último semestre de inglés, entonces ya le tenemos que echar ganitas. Digo, apenas, ¿no? Ok, y les acabo de enviar el calendario, ¿sale? Para que lo vean, es el oficial. Digo, por si alguien no lo tiene aún. El semestre, como les decía, termina oficialmente a finales de febrero. Y el siguiente semestre, no, yo estaba mal, el siguiente semestre empieza en marzo, ¿ok? Empezamos la segunda semana de marzo, el siguiente semestre, ¿ok? Pero bueno, ahí está todo lo que tienen que checar. Cualquier duda, ahí me preguntan, all right? Anyway, so let's talk about the new year and last year and everything in between. So, well, it says here, 2020 was a very different year for everybody. That's true, right? I mean, for people around the world, 2020 was a very different year. It was a non-conventional year, all right? So I have a question. How did your life change last year? I mean, your life in particular. How did it change? How was it different in 2020 from all previous years, all right? And here it says that you have to make a list of 3 things. So you can write it on paper, all right? You can type it directly in the chat. You can mention your list on the microphone, read on the microphone. It's up to you. Right now, I am gonna give you 2 or 3 minutes to think about the things that you want to include in your list. Remember, the question is, how did your life change last year? How was your life different last year? Obviamente, como estamos hablando del año pasado, los verbos van a ir en pasado, usadas ahí, ¿ok? My example, how did your life change last year? Well, you know, the first thing is that last year, since March, I was here in Veracruz all the time. So I wasn't in my little cuartito in Tlacotalpan, but no, I was at home. So I had the chance to be here with my family. That's something positive in my case. And something else that happened last year, ¿qué más me pasó el año pasado? Oh, yes, last year I graduated from the doctorate, so I'm not a student anymore. Ya no tengo tarea. Qué emoción, all right. And because I graduated, last year I also had more free time, okay? Had more free time and I could start reading and watching TV again. Pero creo que un cambio muy, muy grande también fue que you know, last year I didn't see my friends a lot, you know, because of the pandemic. You know, I didn't have many chances to see my friends. And now, you know, life is very different in general. So those were my ideas. What do you think? How did your life change? Voy a parar la grabación porque les voy a dar unos minutillos para que lo piensen y voy a aprovechar a poner música. Sale a ver si se escucha. Empezar a grabar. Okay, then we have Angie said, I gave more value to certain things. That's very important, okay, because you reevaluated certain things. I am more grateful for what I have. That's excellent. I learned to enjoy every moment. Wow, those are really, really, really nice things to have done last year. Okay, so excellent job. Thank you. Monse says, I spent, pero spend está en presente, tendría que estar en pasado porque es last year. I spent time with my family. Me too, I spent more time with my family. I was here at home with my family. Okay, that was something very different last year. Millie says, last year I changed my room in Tlacotalpan. Oh, really? You changed houses, you moved. Aquí el verbo que estamos buscando tal vez sería moved. Move es mudarse. You moved rooms in Tlacotalpan, all right. Number 2, I felt more stressed than ever. Really? Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. You know, in my case, I told you that I graduated and I don't have homework. Pero a pesar de que ya me gradué, now I spend more time in front of the computer. Qué triste, ¿no? Me la paso más en la compu que cuando hacía la tesis. So, very sad. Okay, so and number 3, I started to change my habits, especially in food. So that was a great opportunity to do that. Exactly. Then Fanny says, I went to visited my aunt. Fanny, tienes dos verbos en pasado. Tienes went y tienes visited. Solo necesitamos uno. ¿Con cuál crees que te tengas que quedar, Fanny? Si andas por ahí en el chat. I went or I visited. ¿Cuál sería tu verbo principal? Exactly, Fanny, very good. Okay, so I visited my aunt, que está bien. Yo creo que si nos estás diciendo visited, lo que sería importante sería decir dónde. I visited my aunt, for example, I visited my aunt in Jalapa, I visited my aunt in Puebla, depending, all right? Si están en la misma ciudad, entonces se queda bien así. I visited my aunt. I was with my family on Christmas, on en lugar de in. I was very time with my sister cooking. ¿Pasaste tiempo cocinando con tu hermana? Es lo que quisiste decir. En ese caso sería I spent time with my sister cooking. All right. Then Pau says I started classes online. Yes, that's something very new. You guys started classes online. Digo, a mí de por sí siempre me toca enseñar en línea un poquito, ¿ok? Por la V, pero para ustedes that was new, that's true. I met new friends. Okay, interesting, Pau. New friends? Any new romance over there? All right, you stopped living in Tlacotalpan. Yes, I know, me too. I stopped living in Tlacotalpan, but someday we'll come back. Well, someday I will come back. Si ustedes les va a dar tiempo de regresar, no estoy tan segura, yo esperaría que sí nos podamos ver de regreso en Tlaco. Okay, then we have Kenya. Kenya says, I came home for a longer time. Yes, me too. I mean, I have been home for 10 months now. Yo 10 meses aquí. Vamos para el año. Okay, I spend en pasado llévate, ¿vale? I spent more time with my mom. I spent more time with my sister. All right, good. Conté. Nitza says, fíjate que aquí Nitza sería el mismo verbo que le corregía a Kenia arriba, ok? Sería spent. I spent more time with my best friend. Okay, very good. You know, in me, I spent less time with my best friend. I only saw my best friend 2 times last year. Yes, 2 or 3 times, and that was it. because of the pandemic. And then Dulce says, nuevamente no sería I was con time, sería I spent. I spent a lot of time with my family. I started healthier habits. That's very good. Me too. I learned new cooking recipes. Okay, interesting. Actually, me too. In December, we discovered that I can make an excellent pasta carbonara. So I became an expert in that. All right. So yes, cooking is nice sometimes. Then Monse says, ok, entiendo por qué fue un cambio, porque las mascotas llegaron el año pasado. Podremos decir, now I have 3 pets. Si tú le pones el now, eso ya nos indica a nosotros que antes no los tenías, que es algo que ocurrió el año pasado, ¿vale? So now I have 3 pets. I practice basketball a lot, okay? And you love basketball, no? So that must make you happy. Very good. Lupita, in this case, recuerden que en pasado can't va a ser couldn't. So I couldn't see my friends because of the pandemic. Because of, sale. O sea, por culpa de la pandemia, because of. And then Sveidi says, I took a course about planning. I watched many series and movies on Disney Plus and Netflix. I didn't work for 5 months. Wow, yes. And yes, Disney and Netflix are fantastic. Lupita says, I spent, en pasado, Lupita, I spent more time with my family and I got sick many times because of stress. Okay? Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, stress is terrible. Ana Karen says, I was living, creo que el ing no hace falta. Podría ser I spent or I lived with my family in Córdoba. I spent time with my family in Córdoba, creo que sería lo mejor. O de lo contrario, el verbo quedarse. I stayed with my family in Córdoba. I couldn't see my friends like every year because of the pandemic. Muy bien, ahí está el because of. I felt, ahí te sobró una A, es únicamente E. I felt more stressed. Si estás poniendo el more, ya no hace falta a lot. I felt very stressed because of the online classes. Yeah, I understand. And then Yadira says, I traveled to Puebla to visit my family. I exercised for 5 months and I worked with my parents. Okay, very good. So good. And we have Elenita. Elenita said, I stayed at home with my family. I didn't, es el pasado. I didn't visit my friend on her birthday because of the pandemic. My sister returned from Guadalajara with my niece. Okay, good. Nitsa, number 2 says, I spent a lot of time, no sería much, sería a lot of time on the computer and I learned to sew. Oh, how interesting. That's something I have always wanted to do, but I mean, I have no idea where to start. To learn how to sew, a coser. All right, good. So very good job, guys. In general, those are some things that changed last year for you, for me, for everybody. Okay. Now, what are your predictions for 2021? Okay, when I say predictions, we are going to be using will. Okay, what we think will happen. Sujeto, verbo con will, complemento. Eso es lo que vamos a utilizar ahorita. So what are your predictions for 2021? All right. So what I want you to do right now is to write 2 predictions for each situation. ¿Saben qué? 2 es mucho. Vamos a dejarlo en una. 1 prediction for each situation. We have 4 situations. I want you to make 1 prediction about your personal life, algo que consideren que les va a pasar, okay? In your personal life. Something about school, una predicción de la escuela. Something about Mexico and something about the world in general, right? Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Todavía no sabemos qué va a pasar. Hay una diferencia entre que sea una predicción y que sea un plan, ¿vale? Porque un plan es más certero, es más seguro. Here is just a prediction, algo que apenas estamos empezando enero, algo que se les ocurra que puede pasar, all right? A prediction. So something regarding your personal life. Recuerden que su vida personal abarca desde sus hábitos hasta su familia, sus amistades, sus intereses románticos, all right? So that's personal life, una predicción ahí. Something about school, ¿qué creen que vaya a pasar con la escuela? Make a prediction. Something about Mexico, ¿qué creen que nos va a pasar aquí en el país, ok, en este año? And something about the world, all right? So please start working on your predictions. Quiero una predicción de cada tema, pero Aguas, Aileen, tiene que ser sujeto, verbo con will y complemento. Por ejemplo, si Aileen puso we back in June in, para los meses es in. Cuando ya hay un día o es una fecha completa es on, ¿vale? So, Aileen tendría que haber puesto we will go, es el verbo, we will go back to school in June. Esa sería una predicción, es la predicción de Aileen. tengo mis reservas, pero me suena un poquito más creíble, all right? Okay, good. So I'm gonna play music again. Les voy a dar una canción. Everybody needs retroalimentation. Don't worry, Aileen, okay? La idea precisamente es eso, intentar corregirles, que lo tomen en cuenta y que ya la siguiente no se les vaya, all right? So I'm gonna play music again. I need you to write your predictions, all right? Vale, les pongo musiquita y para la grabación. Okay, otra vez. So I will stay home in Veracruz most of the year. We will return to school, but only for a short time. Then we will return to online classes. That's part of my prediction that yes, we're gonna return, but only for a short time. Not enough people will get the vaccine this year. That's what I think. Porque saben, estaba leyendo que el plan es que lleguen, creo que 1 millón de vacunas, 1 punto algo. Somos 126 millones de personas en México. So no es suficiente. Don't you think? All right. Many countries will continue restricting travel. Okay, those are my predictions. Pau says the world will return to normal in December. Hopefully, esperamos que así sea. We will return to school in July 2021. July es que veo como que ya para qué July. Igual y sí, ¿no? Pero se me haría más lógico agosto. Pero quién sabe, son predicciones. Por eso son predicciones. Mexico will not vaccinate half the population this year. No, definitely not. Digo, si el plan es que van a vacunar, les decía, el plan total es de 1 punto algo millones. Somos más de 126 millones, así como, ¿qué? Ok, so yeah. I will travel a lot this year. Pau, I hope you do. I hope you do. I want to travel too. I mean, I want to be able to travel and do things too, but anyways, okay, predictions. Tally says, I will see my friends more often. I hope so, okay. Kenia, fíjate que Kenia, cuando dices, I promise I will work harder, ya no es una predicción, ya es un propósito, que esos los vamos a ver apenas ahorita, okay, vale. So we will continue online school, probably. Mexico will be a political target, maybe. The world will go through many climate changes, yes, definitely. Have you seen the news that there is a lot of snow in Madrid? So it's like, what? So yes. Then Dulce says, this 2021, I will be self-taught, okay, it will be, se llama autónomos, okay. Pero recuerden, cuando le ponen, bueno, sí, creo que sí está bien, te iba a decir, suena a propósito, pero no, también puede ser predicción. We will go back to school, maybe yes. The pandemic will end in November. Maybe, hopefully, ojalá. Pero es que ven que ya llegó la nueva variante, ¿no? Acaba de entrar al país por Tamaulipas, luego aquí a la vuelta en Tamaulipas, ¿no? The world will suffer from more financial problems. Yes, probably yes. Aileen says we will go back. Se les olvida el go con el regresar. We will go back to school in June. I will learn to cook other food that's not rice. Yes. The Vatican, la ciudad, or the Pope, o el Papa. The Vatican will die or the Pope will die. Maybe, maybe. Who knows? And other pandemic will come. No, Aline, otra pandemia no. Déjanos primero que pasemos esta, okay? All right, let's see. Then Lupita says we will return, sin el ING, we will return to school in New Year 2022, maybe. The coronavirus will never go away if we do not follow the prevention measures. Yeah, that's for sure. Ahorita ya veo la gente sin cubrebocas, ya nos relajamos, so that's very bad. I will learn more, sin el ING, and the world will take some time to return to normal, yes. Aileen says, ¿ya había leído las de Aileen? Ya había leído las de Aileen, yes. Esmeralda says, we will return to school in the new school year, o sea, en agosto, yeah, maybe. We will leave COVID, we will leave, o sea, como superar. We will overcome COVID. We will increase our self-esteem, hopefully, yes. Jamie says, I will be my ideal weight. Okay, but yes, I mean, of course, that's the objective. But remember, Millie, it's always more important to be healthy. Okay, don't obsess about the ideal weights because, I mean, sometimes the ideal weight is very extreme. Focus on being healthy. Okay, we will continue with online classes all year long. Maybe the economy will decrease. Yes, the economy will suffer. I will take care of my health. Very good. We will go back. Go como se les ha olvidado el día de hoy. We will go back in May. In Mexico, COVID will increase. COVID cases will increase. El will increase va después del COVID cases, ¿vale? The world will work so that there are no other protests. No, I think there will be more protests this year, to be honest. That's my prediction. As Baby says, we will return to school in my dreams. Oh, baby, yes, maybe in your dreams. How sad, right? Okay. Many people will still die in Mexico. Unfortunately, yes, many people will continue dying in Mexico. Okay. I will read a lot of books. The world will go bankrupt. Oh my God, I hope not. But yes, the economy will suffer. Okay, there we go. That's it, okay? So we were talking about what happened last year, what changed. Now we are discussing some predictions, okay, for this year. And now moving on to the next part of today's practice. Okay, here we have New Year's resolutions. So resolutions, here we have a text, okay? I'm gonna read it for you. So resolutions are goals or ideas that people, give me a second, something happened here. Se me perdió el menú, esperen. Okay, sorry, yes. So our resolutions are goals or ideas that people will often make for themselves to set a plan for the future. At the start of the new year, it's common for many people to make special resolutions for the year ahead, as it gives a fresh new start to life, okay? So these are the objectives, the personal objectives that we usually establish at the beginning of the year. These are important dreams or goals they hope to fulfill in the coming year. They might often be related to their health. For example, a resolution to start a diet, do more exercise, or stop smoking. You can also make resolutions about other subjects, so they can be as big or small as you like. For example, you can make a resolution to learn a new skill or language, travel more, or simply make some changes to your lifestyle. So resolutions are what we call propósitos in Spanish, all right? Those are New Year's resolutions, all right? And in this case, babies, that's what we're gonna do next, okay? Do you have any resolutions for this year? I want to show you, this is just for an example, okay? This is my bullet journal for this year. Me, like the majority of the people, I have some resolutions for this year, okay? I named them 2021 goals, but they are resolutions. In reality, I have a list of things that I want to do this year, okay? Los propósitos, como sabemos, y como dice el texto, pueden ser de salud, de que queremos aprender algo nuevo, queremos dejar de hacer algo, etcétera, etcétera, okay? They can be very varied. So, I'm gonna read some of my resolutions y quiero que observen cuál es la estructura que estoy usando. Para las predicciones usábamos sujeto, will, verbo y complemento. Quiero que pongan atención y me digan cómo estoy estructurando los propósitos, ¿ok? So, one of my resolutions is to stress less over work stuff, okay? Because I get very stressed, I want to stress less. Another resolution is I want to give up Coke, Coca-Cola for good. I want to stop drinking Coke, okay? I want to go to the US, okay? I want to, well, le estoy diciendo de más. La siguiente sería take swimming lessons. Read minimum 30 books this year. Renovate the bathroom here in my house and exercise in the mornings, okay? So those are my resolutions for this year. ¿Qué notan de los propósitos que les leí? Los vuelvo a leer súper rápido. Fíjense cuál es la estructura. So, stress less, stop drinking Coke, go to the US, take swimming lessons, read at least 30 books, renovate the bathroom here at home, exercise in the mornings. ¿Qué notan? ¿Cómo está estructurado? ¿Cómo está estructurado, chicas? ¿Cómo empiezo cada propósito? Exactly. Nitsa says there is no subject. Yeah, that's right. I start directly with the verb. Very good, Nitsa and Millie. That's how we're going to formulate these resolutions, okay? When you think about resolutions, usualmente empezamos con el verbo. Creo que en español hacemos algo muy similar, ¿no? Decimos bajar de peso, hacer ejercicio. So that's the general idea, all right? So babies, what is going to be the mechanic right now? Let's keep moving here. So do you have any resolutions for the new year? What resolutions could we invent with these little pictures? For example, yo me puedo imaginar que alguien diga, travel more, visit Europe, porque aquí hay puras como estampas de Europa, so visit Europe. Be more relaxed, be happier. Learn to ride a bike, get new glasses. That's another one of my resolutions. Visit my friends more often. Save money. Save, que es ahorrar. That's another one of my resolutions. Save money. Drink less coffee. Less, puede ser less, puede ser more. Drink more water. I don't know. Whatever it is that you want to do. So I want you to ask yourself, do you have any resolutions for next year? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, right now you're gonna make a list of your resolutions. No voy a poner un mínimo, bueno, el mínimo, quiero mínimo 3 propósitos para este año, ¿ok? Máximo 5, all right, de 3, 4 o 5, that's what I want you to do. I'm gonna play music again, solo que esta vez voy a cerrar también tantito mi cámara, ¿ok? So, si necesitan vocabulario, me pueden preguntar aquí mismo o para que no se cruce la información, me lo pueden preguntar en WhatsApp y yo les ayudo con el vocabulario que les haga falta, ¿vale? All right, babies, so and then we have Tali. Tali said, learn new makeup techniques. Okay, that's interesting. Do more exercise, save money throughout the year. Me too, that's something I want to do. Not spend a lot of money, only what is necessary. It's always kind of difficult. Yo también me lo propongo, pero dudo hacerlo, all right? See my friends more often and spend a lot of time with my family. Good. Then Jadi says, travel to magical towns, start a business, have a healthier life. Excellent. Dulce says, learn a new language, save money, exercise in the morning, and remodel or redecorate my room. Okay. Angie says, save money, go out for a walk with my family, go for a walk in the mornings, eat healthier. En lugar de tú, lleva directo el verbo nada más. Okay. Eat healthier. Try not to stress out quickly. Yes, we all need to practice that. Lupita says, drink more water, exercise in the morning, and do yoga and stress less. Con yoga recuerda el do. Karen says, exercise every day, eat healthy food, save money, visit my friends, drink more water. Yes. Fanny says, travel to Cancun, enjoy my family, exercise every day. And speak English, all right? Yes, to be honest, babies, you need to practice more than speak, because you can speak English. You need to practice your English, all right? Remember, next semester is your final opportunity to practice, and then after that, that's it, no more English, all right? So Kenya says, save money and stop wasting. Difícil de lograr, okay? At least for me. Change my attitude, work on my habits, travel, and work, okay? You want to start some sort of business too, okay? Very good. Good job, girls. So that's the general idea, all right? So to be honest, this is something that I really wanted to discuss with you before we officially restarted classes, before we return to like our normal programming. I wanted to have this opportunity to talk to you, I mean, about last year, predictions we have for this year, and resolutions or objectives that we want to accomplish this year, all right? So good job in general. And babies, what is the plan for tomorrow? Look, tomorrow, I don't know if you remember, but before the vacations, you guys submitted your team projects, okay? So tomorrow we're gonna go back to those team projects, okay? I am gonna present the projects in front of the class Como de costumbre nos vamos a ir directo al proyecto. Muchos no tenían el nombre escrito, así que no hay como balconeada ahí. Y aún si lo hubiera, pues estamos en nuestro espacio de confianza. All right, so we're gonna check those projects. Vamos a hacer una última actividad de esa unidad antes de empezar con la siguiente unidad, ¿vale? ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta, duda, trauma, comentario? Anybody? ¿No? ¿Estamos claros? ¿No hay dudas, preguntas, traumas? Okay, excellent. So in that case, babies, I will see you tomorrow. Our class is at 12:30. Not yet, later. All right, very good. So our class is at 12:30. I will see you then, and we will finish the unit. All right? Okay, babies. Love you. Really nice to be back with you. Go have breakfast, all right? Oh, y por cierto, les quería comentar, ¿qué les parece? Hoy estamos terminando temprano porque no tiene caso retomar la unidad si no nos va a dar tiempo de terminarla hoy, nos quedaríamos como a medias. Por eso lo vamos a hacer mañana, ¿ok? Pero, ¿qué les parece si en general movemos esta clase de lunes que sea de 9 a 10:30? Digo, hoy apenas son las 10:10, pero en general estaríamos terminando 10:30 y así no nos paramos tan temprano. ¿Sí estamos de acuerdo? Sí, va. No creo que alguien tenga objeción en no tener que pararse más temprano. Ok, excelente. All right, entonces así lo haremos el resto del semestre. Nos queda como un mes y medio, entonces pues bueno, así lo vamos a estar haciendo. Ok, baby, see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye. See you. Bye. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Bye.